I went with flange nuts. There we go. Rainy day in the old boatyard today. The holes in the mast covered up. Just screw holes, but like to be safe. And work on a through hull. Enlarge this and put the speed transducer there. Speed wheel and depth transducer, that is. Flatten it out, point it straight down as we can get. It's at 13 degrees right now, which will make us a half a foot off at 20 feet, which isn't terrible. Sailboats aren't necessarily upright at all times anyway, right? So I'm working on getting this through hull out. It's actually loose. I put a crescent wrench handle in there and rocked it side to side and got it loose, but it's full of probably 5200 and it won't beat out. I don't want to damage it. So down to the local hardware store. We got some 3/4 inch all thread, some big heavy washers, a couple of nuts, some 2x4s, and we'll press this guy out. This guy will take it right down to the hull. By that time it should have broken the glue loose enough to pull it the rest of the way out. On the other side I'll set up a bridge of 2x4s and spacers and we'll crank it out. So it's still raining out, but we're underneath the boat, so we're good. So got my 2x4 strong back. I can hold the camera and do this. So we've got our spacer blocks underneath the strong back, and we're ready to rock. Coming right on out, easy peasy. I like my little strong back. It's coming. One of the drawbacks to this method is sometimes this nut will just start to turn up here. That's not good. So luckily I have this, it's kind of a cross between a vice grip and a crescent wrench, and we'll put that on to keep this guy from spinning. So obviously torquing this from outside the hull, it's going to want to turn this way. So we've got the handle up against the raw water seawater valve, and that should hold things in place. So we are 2 blocked on the inside, can't go any further, but you can see nice clear threads. We're past the glue impact, so when we take the rig off, this through hull should just pop right out in our hand. So we've got our rig off. Voila! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Just in case the makeup of the press wasn't clear earlier in the video, this is just all hardware store stuff. Foot-long piece of 3/4 inch all thread. And then I was lucky to find these really thick, heavy washers. And then 3/4 inch flange nuts. The flange nuts give you a real wide surface area, and really, in case you can't get the thicker washers, the flange nuts will work okay with thinner washers. Then I added an additional larger washer so I could make sure that I could cover the entire circumference of the through hull. And then spacer blocks will allow you to press that much distance. I knew I had about this much of the through hull sticking up above the hull. So you can stack these up to the, as far as the all thread will allow you to, in case your through hull is sticking through a little bit further. But it works great. If your through hull is really tough and you're really having to crank on it, you'll want to put some lubrication on the threads. But other than that, using it bare will work in 9 times out of 10. So I had to enlarge the through hull opening for the new Ray Marine Triducer, and the opening that existed was a little bit smaller, so I sacrificed a bung to use this to support the pilot drill. Just kind of eyeballed the center, and this is all the fiberglass I took out. Really cut it close on that one side, but nailed good fiberglass all the way. Got lucky. Sometimes being lucky is better than being good. Now we get to see if we got the hole right. Perfect. Perfect. I like it.